All right, let's dive right in. Imagine you're building a digital spaceship. You've got the blueprints, the crew, and the destination, innovation. But here's the kicker, you need the right engine, the right AI, to power your journey. You hear whispers of a powerful tool, a co-pilot named Gemini. But then, the question hits you like a cosmic ray, is this engine free, or will it cost you a starship's worth of credits? That's what we're tackling today, the burning question of whether a Gemini account is free. It's a question that's been buzzing around the tech universe, and for good reason. AI is no longer a futuristic dream, it's a present-day reality, shaping everything from coding to content creation. And Gemini, being a cutting-edge model, naturally sparks curiosity about its accessibility. Before we dissect the financial aspect, let's understand what we're talking about. Gemini, in its essence, is a family of large language models developed by Google AI. Think of it as a highly sophisticated intelligence capable of understanding and generating human-like text, translating languages, writing different kinds of creative content, and answering your questions in an informative way. It's designed to be multimodal, meaning it can process and understand information from various sources like text, code, images, and more. 1. Remicalaire.com. Remicalaire.com. Now, the Gemini account isn't a single, monolithic entity. It's more like a range of access points and integrations. You might encounter Gemini through various Google products and services, each with its own pricing structure or availability. This is where the confusion often stems from. Let's break down the most common avenues where you'd interact with Gemini. First, consider Google Search. Gemini's capabilities are being integrated into search to enhance the quality and relevance of search results. This integration is generally part of the core Google search experience, which is, and always has been, free to use. When you ask a complex question on Google search and get a more detailed, nuanced answer, you might be experiencing Gemini's influence. This enhanced search experience is not gated behind a separate paid subscription. Next, think about Google Workspace. Google Workspace, which includes apps like Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Slides, is integrating Gemini to boost productivity. This is where things get a bit more nuanced. Google is rolling out features powered by Gemini within Workspace, and some of these features might be included in existing Workspace plans, while others might be part of premium offerings. For example, certain AI-powered writing assistants or data analysis tools might be available to subscribers of higher-tier Workspace plans. So, while basic Workspace usage is often tied to a subscription, the specific Gemini-powered features you access depend on your plan. Then we have Bard, now Gemini. Bard was initially launched as an experimental conversational AI service. It is now Gemini. Access to Gemini through gemini.google.com, which is the current interface, is generally free. You can use it to generate text, answer questions, and explore its capabilities without a subscription. However, it's important to note that Google may introduce premium features or tiers in the future. Just like many other online services, they may find ways to monetize certain advanced capabilities or higher usage levels. Let's not forget Android. Google is also integrating Gemini into Android devices. This integration aims to enhance various functionalities, from voice assistants to app interactions. Some of these features will be part of the core Android experience, which is free. However, like with Workspace, specific advanced AI features might be tied to specific device models or Google services that may have associated costs. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, API access. For developers and businesses looking to integrate Gemini into their own applications and services, Google offers the Gemini API. This is where the most direct costs come into play. Access to the Gemini API is typically based on usage, with pricing models that consider factors like the number of requests, the complexity of the tasks, and the specific Gemini model being used. This is a standard practice for cloud-based AI services, where the provider incurs costs for computation and infrastructure. So, to summarize, Google Search, generally free. Gemini, formerly Bard, through gemini.google.com, generally free. Google Workspace, basic usage is often tied to a subscription, with specific Gemini features depending on your plan. Android, core features are part of the free Android experience, with advanced AI features potentially tied to specific devices or services. Gemini API, usage-based pricing for developers and businesses. The key takeaway is that the free aspect of Gemini depends heavily on how you're accessing it. For general users exploring its capabilities through search or gemini.google.com, much of the experience is free. For businesses and developers needing advanced integration, the API comes with usage-based costs. And for Workspace and Android users, the integration of Gemini enhances existing services, with specific features potentially tied to existing subscriptions or device capabilities. It's also crucial to remember that the AI landscape is constantly evolving. Google, like other tech companies, is continuously refining its pricing models and service offerings. What's free today might have premium tiers tomorrow, and vice versa. This is a natural part of the development and scaling of AI technologies. Another angle to consider is the value proposition. Even if certain Gemini features require a subscription or API access, the potential benefits can outweigh the costs. For businesses, AI-powered tools can significantly improve efficiency, automate tasks, and unlock new insights. For developers, the Gemini API can enable the creation of innovative applications and services. For individual users, enhanced search results and AI-powered productivity tools can save time and effort. Think of it like this: a high-performance engine might cost more upfront, but it can also deliver greater fuel efficiency and performance in the long run. The same principle applies to AI. The investment in advanced AI capabilities can lead to significant returns in terms of productivity, innovation, and efficiency. In the rapidly evolving world of AI, staying informed is key. Keep an eye on Google's official announcements and documentation for the latest updates on Gemini's pricing and availability. The technology is new and is changing rapidly. The future of AI is about accessibility. Google is committed to making AI helpful for everyone, and this includes finding ways to provide access to its powerful models like Gemini. The balance between free access and premium offerings is a delicate one, and Google is continuously working to find the right approach. Ultimately, the question of whether a Gemini account is free is not a simple yes or no. It depends on how you intend to use it. But the good news is that for many users, the core experience is accessible without a subscription. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.